Welcome along,
That is
weekend
unbelievable.
roundup. Oh my days.
Wow.
We're in for a great show today, guys. Well, what about the North London derby?
I'm not getting rattled.
And we're 3 points off top 4, so it's not looking too bad.
Yeah. Foden
I'd
88,
say
Saka
that's about
87.
right.
I think that's wrong.
Nice that you put your top on. You want to take it off and get the branding out? Happy birthday!
Make a wish to win the league.
I did.
How much chance do Arsenal have of winning the Champions League?
0, mate.
If we got through
don't know.
PSV, do you think there's any chance?
No,
that we
no,
know?
no.
Hang on, let me finish.
Predictions:
2-1 Tottenham.
3-1 Liverpool.
2-0 Wolves.
Chelsea to beat Man United at Old Trafford.
Still there.
You're in trouble if we win this game.
You better not lose on Saturday. We beat the world champions this weekend. That makes you world champions.
We're the world champions, but you're not in a title race.
This is why you'll never win the league.
6 million down the drain.
Robbie celebrating a 1-0 win. Abby Pilates instead of trophies. You never walk alone.
Catch us every Monday for the weekend roundup. Let's go. What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones. Unlimited.
Oh, God.
Yes, people, you heard that right. We've teamed up with Rocket Mobile to create the mobile phone plan for football fans in the UK. You heard it there. It's unlimited calls, unlimited texts, unlimited data, plus 20 gigs of data roaming in the EU for just £16 a month. Plus perks, content, and other prizes when you make the switch to Rocket Mobile. So scan that QR code on the right-hand side of your screen, the bottom right, or hit the link after the show in the description or in the live comments to learn more about the incredible deal. But my name is Dylan. I'm your host today for Live at 5, and on my left I'm joined by FJ and his companion, also known as the Premier League trophy.
Thank you.
And then on my right hand side it's Laurie once again. How are you feeling?
You might say on top of the world.
I'm not.
Yeah.
Look, it was
But I would say this though. I was chatting to my boy FJ off air, and he's beaming from ear to ear. So he's still no doubt dining off that point you got last week at the Emirates.
I'm just happy. I'm just happy.
The parade at? You got a point at the Emirates. You still
It is just
happy?
a point, and people say I shouldn't be this happy for a point, but it's just a performance. I was happy with the performance.
what you
know?
mean not registering a shot on goal? in
I
the
know.
whole game?
Yeah. So we hit the
Did you hear
crossbar.
that, Dylan?
for the first
The
time in
man's happy about
600
the
games, by the
performance.
way.
Yeah, we hit the crossbar. We did hit the crossbar.
He's happy about the people. Did you hear that? He's happy about the performance. They didn't have a single shot on goal.
I'm
in the
happy with
second
my.
half.
Are you happy with your performance?
Not at all. But I'm neither happy or sad
Why?
because we didn't lose the game. We didn't concede, but yet we're still 6 points
Do you
clear.
think it's
of
an
the table.
opportunity missed?
Not particularly. Okay. Not really. I'm like I said. I'm neither happy or sad about the game. It is what it is.
Declan Rice didn't turn up. Saka didn't turn up. Odegaard didn't turn up. No one turned up.
Yeah, but they didn't need to. We didn't lose. You know what I mean?
Oh,
No, it was a missed opportunity though, wasn't it? Because Man City drew.
Yeah.
Like realistically, Liverpool were there for the taking. You played poorly. So did you. Both teams. It was a match where I was watching it.
It was
going,
dead.
It was just a terrible game of football. Martinelli was being an idiot as well.
Hey,
it was
come
just
on.
Can I get a formal apology, please? I need a
What
formal
for?
apology because that is not.
What I would say
sportsmanship.
is, I'll tell you where I will go with this. Obviously, as a football fan and as a human being of moral upstandingness, I don't want to see any player get injured, especially the nature of the injury and the seriousness of the injury. So, wishing Conor Bradley all the best. But as far as Martinelli goes, what I will say, yes, the actions at the time did look out of pocket. But you got to put it in the context of the game. With what Frimpong did earlier and a few of the other players diving around, play acting. And Martinelli reacted because of what he'd seen go on with Frimpong and that before. And he obviously, in that moment, in the heat of battle, assumed wrongly that Conor Bradley was play acting.
So why did he throw the ball at him?
Well, he dropped the ball on him.
No,
But anyway,
he
that was
didn't.
wrong.
Do you know what it shows me? It just shows
does it show
me.
you?
It shows me that Arsenal are frustrated. It shows me that Arsenal are worried. It shows me that Arsenal are not really ready for these uphill battles, right? So we've come to your stadium, right? We are the nervous ones. You're
so
the team
you're
the team on form, right? We're the champions. Understandable. People are expecting us to come to the Emirates and we get run over. People are
What
expecting.
you mean you were?
No. I had faith in my
Because I
Liverpool
spoke to a
team.
number of Liverpool fans who were
They weren't.
expecting that they were going to get tonked.
Thank you. And I've always said that me and Ty had the face off or whatever, and I said to him we're gonna win or draw, right? Really and truly, I thought we were gonna win because the way we started slow. Arsenal came as normal at home. Started
I actually
fast,
think
full
if you had
power.
Ekitike, you'd have had a solid.
Yeah,
shout
and we
that
didn't have
game.
no strikes, no Ekitike, no
Given
Ekitike, no
Arsenal-
Salah.
Given the performance that ended up happening,
No Isak.
if they had had Ekitike, I really think Liverpool would have had a good chance. That
Like,
game.
okay, I understand that we had no. It looked like we had no threat to hurt you guys. So
didn't.
yeah, okay, cool. So if we had no threat to hurt you guys, is it automatically you think that we're gonna automatically attack you guys then? Because it didn't look like you guys attacked for it. It didn't look like you went for it.
Shall I tell you my honest truth? When I was watching that game, there were times in that second half when it looked like both teams were happy to play out the game.
No way. No.
No, that's honestly, that's what
It looked like we was going for it. It looked like
No.
we were the confident team. It looked like we were playing at home.
You had a lot of the ball, but like I said, you barely registered.
But the funny thing about it, we should have had a penalty. We should have had a penalty. Was that a penalty? Why is Trossard doing that?
You know what I would say, right? The less said about that game, the better. Like Dylan says,
it was just
a dead
terrible
game.
of
It was a
football.
dead
Like
game.
pretty much.
You think it's a terrible game, yeah?
Yes, that
Yeah, it
was a
was.
terrible.
It looked
game
like
of
a.
football.
It looked like a chess game.
It wasn't a
It looked like
chess
a chess
game,
game.
bro.
It looked like
It was
nobody.
a blindfolded boxing match, is what it was.
No,
it
it
was
looked
a
like nobody.
terrible game of football.
Nobody wanted to lose.
Exactly.
Especially us.
Yeah,
We didn't want to lose. You didn't want to lose.
No one wanted to lose the game, and no one was good enough to win the game. So therefore, it was just a drab 0-0 draw. You had no shots on target. Your players thought they were Liverpool players. Basically, you were playing with a back three with Gyökeres pretty much as part of your midfield three. But at points as well, you had Cody Gakpo at like right centre back.
Thank you.
It was just like, and Slot was rightfully very angry with that performance.
Was Gyökeres
After-
playing?
Huh?
Was Gyökeres playing?
He didn't shoot. He didn't have a single shot.
Oh wow.
Yeah.
You need to have a word.
Seventh time
You
this
need to
season.
have a word with your striker, Laurie. You know. You need to have a word with your striker
And tell him what.
that he needs to fix up. This
He
is
should probably start
This
playing
is the second half of the season. So this is where the ball needs to start rolling, and it starts rolling to the goal net. But I don't think he's ready for that.
But either way, we got Majin in the chat. We got Crispy Sesh says it's always good when FJ's around. And then Seabeck follows up by saying, oh no, not FJ. Jason's in the chat, Mikey's in the chat, Chris is in the chat. Big up everyone in the chat. But
That is true. That is true. I like this. You know what it is? I never read comments, yeah. But this guy just said now, yeah. Imagine Arsenal winning the league. They will all turn into FJ. And I know that.
So true.
What's my guy's name?
Well, Christopher.
Hey,
Yeah, no,
you're right.
He's a PR Sports member. Big
you're
up
right.
Christopher. He's always here.
No,
always
you're right.
watching.
All
Big
these
up.
Arsenal fans are gonna. Okay, so I'm embracing myself. Maybe you guys might win the league, maybe, but I'm embracing myself that when you guys win the league,
thanks.
it's gonna be
Maybe.
crazy.
Thanks.
But you guys, I know you like.
That's what I keep telling people, because if you think Arsenal fans are arrogant now, you've seen nothing.
Yes,
yet.
and
But I wouldn't put myself in that bracket.
Oh,
to be
Laurie,
honest.
stop.
I'm a bit older. No, because I'm a bit older.
You said there's no
than-
title race.
Do you see one? Have you seen one recently?
Yeah, 100%. 6 points.
You know what this title race reminds me of? You know, like when you get. Do you like F1?
Yeah, no.
You like F1,
I'm not
don't you?
F1 guy.
So you know when you get a guy that gets pole, and he's won one of those tracks where if you get pole, you pretty much won the race.
Okay.
That's what this title race is like for me.
So it looks like
is it
you're-
Bahrain, which is when they have the night races, where there's just
I can't remember.
there's not much jeopardy. So unless you overtake them on the first turn,
So you
That's
think?
it.
So you think right now you're in pole position to win the?
we're
whole...
in pole position, 100%.
Mm-hmm.
And if someone's better than us,
Well, yeah, you're in pole position because you're first. Like that's.
no, but what I'm saying, there's pole position and there's pole position. I'm saying that right now, I can't see anyone overtaking us.
Christopher says that you were just talking about the quadruple.
No, not me. I might have been asked that. I mean, listen, it's on.
You don't think?
Put it this way, we're more likely to get it than you two lot.
Yeah, we're only in one competition.
Exactly.
Bro. We're not even gonna. We're not gonna
No, but
win
to be
that
fair
one.
to Arsenal fans, it's other people that are putting that our way. I mean, I've had a couple of people today sending me messages online. Do you think you get the quadruple? Obviously trying to bait me in. We're in 4 competitions.
You got to be confident.
We're I think we'll definitely win the title, if you ask me that.
Wow.
I think we've got a very good chance of the Carabao Cup. And listen, if we get those two competitions, I'm cool with that.
Oh, Carabao and Prem.
Yeah.
You're happy with that? Yeah.
Yeah.
Well, that'll be their most successful season in 21 years.
You're joking.
Yeah, it would.
It would.
Seriously?
And when you
Yeah,
consider...
well, it would because they've not won the league title in 21 years.
No, he's joking, is it?
No,
he's not joking.
that's their most successful season in 2 decades.
He's actually
he's joking, he's
factually
joking.
correct.
No, it is true.
Yeah, he's actually
It's
factually
completely
correct. But
true.
here it is,
Wow.
right? So not only have we not won the title in 21 years, we've
Wow.
not won the Carabao Cup since 1993, which is probably before you two guys were born. I can remember it. Sheffield Wednesday, we beat them. But anyway, so if we was to win those two,
Good season.
it's all good.
It's still a good season if you win the Premier
It's a
League.
great season. Yeah. Even if we win just the Premier League, it's a great season, so I'll take it.
What if you don't win anything?
No, that's not going to happen.
More
That's
likely.
not going to happen. Oh, all right.
No, I don't think there's a world where they don't win.
We'll
anything.
see.
It's more likely you'll win nothing than win the quadruple.
Well, yeah, because no one ever wins the quadruple apart from
Oh, yeah,
Barcelona
yeah,
doing
yeah.
it once.
I should say treble.
I don't think, I don't think any England club's ever won the quadruple. Like
Not that I
the
can
Carabao,
remember.
I don't
Yeah,
think because
yeah,
obviously
no.
United won the treble, City have won the treble, and then up north with
I could
Celtic
see
have won
us winning the
treble.
treble, though.
No British team, I don't think, has ever.
I could see that winning us. I could see us winning the treble.
What, the FA Cup?
That would imply that you don't win the Carabao Cup, because the treble is FA Cup. The treble that everyone talks about is FA Cup, Champions League, and Premier League.
A treble, then, not the treble. A treble.
So Carabao Cup, Premier League, and Champions
FA
League.
Cup.
All right, so no Champions League.
Well, we might fall short on one of them, but I could listen. I could definitely see us winning the league. I think we're definitely going to win another trophy out of those remaining three as well.
You don't seem confident no more, Dory.
Oh, come on, bro.
You don't seem confident no more. Before,
Well,
every time I
okay,
see you, you're happy, smiling.
You may not have interpreted it that way, but trust me, I'm
You're
very
confident,
good.
yeah?
You only got to chat to Dylan. Me and Dylan talk on most days of the week. and he'll
Dylan, does
tell
he
you.
seem confident as the weeks go by?
Who?
Dylan
Does
will tell
Laurie
you.
seem confident as the
Laurie's
weeks go
been
by?
confident since about game week 2. To his credit, so far he's right. Wow. Breaking news, Xabi Alonso has just left Real Madrid with immediate effect.
What? Man U?
Wow.
Man U?
No, Liverpool.
No,
He's gonna wait for Liverpool.
he'd want to go to Liverpool, but there's some genuinely coming in right
Wow.
here. Fabrizio Romano, Xabi Alonso
Breaking
has
news,
left Real
people.
Madrid with immediate effect.
See, we always
Huge.
break the best news
After
on
obviously
the show.
yesterday's madness of a game. Obviously they lost the Spanish Cup, the Super Cup?
Yeah.
3-2 Barcelona. Rafinha winning goals in like what, the 79th, 78th minute or something like that.
But it
And
has
then-
been a rather up and down season for him because it wasn't that long ago he had a public fallout with a couple of the players. didn't he?
Vinny.
Well,
Vinicius
apparently him and Vinicius Junior had a massive falling out, and they've paired up. But there you go, Xabi Alonso.
Junior. Alex has just messaged us.
So that's what 6 months in charge,
What a fall from grace.
gone immediately from Real Madrid.
But they've always had a mix-up of how they want to play. Like, he wanted to come with his Bayern Leverkusen tactics, 3 at the back, wing backs, which is the worst for Trent. I know Trent's thinking, how did I end up in this situation? But they've been going up and down. Barcelona are clearly the better team. And I don't think that Real Madrid team is actually even
But
as
even
good
by
as people
Real
think.
Madrid standards of such
Yeah,
managers,
it's not,
this
it's
is quite
not.
quick. What I would say about Alonso though, did you not I know this is kind of sounding wise after the event, but did you not think that, when Alonso went on that fantastic run, unbeaten season, winning
Leverkusen.
trophies, you think to yourself, that's a great start, but you've set the level so high now that anything less than that, people will deem as failure almost. And this is kind of how this Real Madrid thing's looking.
That Real
isn't it?
Madrid, the manager for the Real Madrid, the failure is always if you don't win the league. Or
Right, I'm going to ask
Champions
you a
League
question
run
Yeah.
now.
or-
Would you take Alonso over
Yeah,
Slot?
right. Let's say you lost to who are you playing tonight? Shrewsbury.
Barnsley.
Barnsley. So let's
Friendly,
say
friendly.
some weird world, right? I don't think you'll lose to Barnsley, but let's say you end up getting knocked out Anfield to Barnsley, and then it's like, all right, Slot's gone. Would you want Xabi Alonso in?
No, you see me? I'm a loyal
Why
guy.
not?
I'm a loyal guy. I'll stay with my missus, until we separate. I'll never leave her for the better one that's coming in, So I'll stay here.
I'm sure she'll be pleased to hear you say
Thank
that.
you. I'll be
She's
loyal.
watching now.
So really,
you
truly,
might find yourself an ex by the time you get in.
I'm expecting a good dinner tonight, man. Good dinner. But yeah, no, I'm staying with Slot all the way, to be honest. Even next year.
Shall I tell you something,
I'm
though?
even giving Slot
Shall I
another
tell you
year.
something? There's a lot of Liverpool fans. Shout out to my boy Drifty and Callum. And you know them guys
Yeah,
from
yeah,
Codfish.
yeah, Codfish.
They've been saying for a while now they want my man gone.
I understand because they're saying that they don't like the Liverpool performance. It looks like Slot doesn't have a tactical understanding of what he wants to do. He doesn't even know how to change the system. I understand what people are saying about Slot, but he's done so much for us. You have to give him a leeway, right? So I understand why other people are saying Slot out, but you got to give him the rest of the season, even next season, you know. But even the performance against Arsenal, they can say we didn't have a shot on target. It was bad. It was rubbish.
So just want to say, Real Madrid's statement is that Real Madrid CF announces that by mutual agreement between the club and Xabi Alonso, it's been decided to end his time as first team coach. So Xabi Alonso will always have the affection and admiration of all Madrid fans because he's a Real Madrid legend and always represented the values of our club. Real Madrid will always be his home. Our thanks to Xabi Alonso and his entire technical team for their work and dedication during this time, and wishes them the best of luck in the new stage of their lives. The manager market from now till the end of the season and in the summer is going to be dead interesting, I think, because there's obviously Chelsea aren't be looking for a new club, but it's not out the realm of possibilities that you might want a new manager in the summer or need a new manager in the summer. Manchester United are looking for a new manager in the summer. Pep Guardiola could still leave. Real Madrid might look at an interim and then look to bring someone in back. But then on the flip side, you've got Nagelsmann could leave Germany after the World Cup. Tuchel's current contract with England ends after the World Cup, and if he doesn't win the World Cup, there's a solid chance that England might just not renew his deal. Like, there's a number of managers who will be available. Maresca will obviously be available in the summer. He's available from now.
He's got a City.
He could be going City, and then maybe they'll look at Xabi Alonso or something, Man City, because you can't ignore the success he had in Germany. And obviously, they got Pep from Germany. I know it was Bayern Munich, but
Alonso, I don't want
the
Alonso.
manager market could be really damn interesting in the next few months.
From now till the
Ruben Amorim's available if anyone wants.
Who's that? Who's that?
He's some Portuguese bugger.
No. Alonso, stay far away from Liverpool team. Stay far away from my team. I don't want to see three at the back. I don't want to see no three at the back. Stay far away from my team. I'm happy with Slot here.
At all, forever.
Alonso, stay far away from my team. I don't want to.
I know it's very unlikely, but you guys need a manager soon. Would you even consider something like that?
Xabi Alonso? Oh, I don't know. Again, it would have to be on the condition that he never plays three at the back ever. Or like three at the back, it's more of like I get the whole like thing around it. The whole like at United, it was mostly like at United, like most teams do build up with actually three defenders for the most part. Like because it's one fullback plays high, one comes inside. Normally it's three, but it was with Ruben Amorim. It was only ever three, and the fullbacks were terrible, the wingbacks were terrible. But Xabi Alonso, honestly, he'll probably be on that list for Ineos. I don't see why they wouldn't put him on that list because as well they are. I don't know if he would join because obviously he said previously I want to manage all the clubs I played for. So he wants to manage Bayern, wants to manage Liverpool, and wants to manage Real Madrid. He's managed Real Madrid for 6 months. He's probably not going to be going back there again. But with United, what they want, and I think stupidly, what they want is like a head coach who will work with the sporting director and will just like focus on coaching the team rather than being an all-encompassing manager. It's why Ruben Amorim eventually just basically threw his toys out the pram and got himself sacked because he wanted more power, and United were like, no, we're not giving you any power. Alonso could be someone that may, because obviously he doesn't have, I know obviously he's got a big pedigree in football. He won the league title with Bayer Leverkusen, undefeated. He's the former manager of Real Madrid, but it's not like he's got the same level of stature and money in the bank in the way that Ancelotti would, or Tuchel would, or Luis Enrique, like all these big managers who are like, no, I want to manage the club. I wouldn't be surprised if Ineos gave him a ring towards the end of this season. Not saying that I don't know if I'd agree with it or not. I have no idea. Cool guy, obviously a very good manager, but I just think that.
Do you think
they'll go for him because he kind of suits? He might be up for dealing with the kind of the whole collective thing of DOF recruitment team, head coach, not manager, etc. that actually works there. But we're going to cut quite quickly, and then we're going to be back in a second, right after to talk about more about Manchester United as well because of Michael Carrick and everything. Apologies for that. We are back. And I do want to say, so we're going to start talking about Man United a bit for the moment. But what we are going to do, what we are going to do is bring on Raul as a call-in, obviously, to react to this Real Madrid news. So we will bring you Raul as soon as we can, his reaction. But for now, in the managerial world, it's been very kind of well known in the last 6 or 7 hours that tomorrow Manchester United are going to appoint Michael Carrick as their interim caretaker manager, however you want to call it, until the end of the season. Obviously, after Ruben Amorim got sacked, and we spent an entire week trying to figure out who an interim manager is. If that doesn't show how damn incompetent these decision makers are at United after obviously Ten Hag extending his contract even though they wanted to fire him, then firing him anyway. Bringing in Dan Ashworth, spent 6 months paying millions to thing, only to then fire him again anyway. Bringing in Ruben Amorim mid-season, only to then go and sack him mid-season, and then spend a whole week trying to find a new interim head coach. It doesn't take a week. They did multiple online interviews and formal interviews and stuff.
You got to get the right manager.
But for like 3 months. And then we're going to find another new manager anyway. And what's going to happen is, as I said before, is what they want is a head coach, right? Not a manager who works with the team. So what's going to happen is they're going to go to their first choice, which might be Thomas Tuchel, and he's going to go, I'm not going to do that. And then they'll go to their second choice, Nagelsmann, whoever, and then he's going to go, I'm also not going to do that. And then they're going to end up with their like fourth choice manager. That's what's going to happen, and then it's not going to work.
Are you able to clear up the rumours surrounding why Ole Solskjaer wasn't?
So,
there was some talk about he was favourite ahead of Carrick, but then he started to make some, if not demands, suggestions that the United board apparently weren't in line with. Could you fill us in?
So last week on Monday, I said I would like Michael Carrick to be the caretaker manager of the season, and on Tuesday,
was you surprised? Wait, firstly, was you surprised of Amorim leaving?
I was at the time. I didn't think that it would happen so soon after the Leeds game, etc.
Are you surprised for the reason though? The reason why? Because apparently he wanted.
No, not at all. Ruben Amorim Ruben Amorim had the feeling that he was going to get sacked. So he then just absolutely blew up every relationship he had with the club, started shouting at the directors of football.
Oh, seriously?
He was like training one. Yeah. So Ruben Amorim completely and utterly blew up his entire job in the 3 weeks leading up to his sacking.
Oh.
Obviously, we didn't know that at the time. So at the time he was just doing his press conferences, whatever, and obviously we drew to Wolves, beat Newcastle and stuff. But he completely blew up everything. And then so retrospectively, I'm like, well, yeah, he had to be sacked. It's the right idea. And if we have a head coach who's willing to blow up his entire job to leave, he can go.
Because as you said at the beginning, that Manchester United want a coach, right, to work with the team, not a manager, right?
Yeah.
So I heard that he went to the board and said he wants a certain kind of midfielder. He wants a certain kind of player. He wants this. He wants that.
So what it was basically in the summer. So we appointed Ruben Amorim, and you can see on his contract, it says head coach, right? It says you are signing to be the head coach of Manchester United. All the communiques, everything, United's official media, head coach. And then in the summer, the club collectively decide we need to sign a front three over a midfielder this summer because they were getting rid of 4 attacking players. So they were like, we can't only get in 2, we need to get in 3, and we don't have the funds for a midfielder. That is a decision that Ruben Amorim may have begrudgingly said yes to, but he still said yes to. And in January, he was like, so what we basically decided was this January is going to be, if anyone that we want to sign in the summer happens to be available in January, we'll go for them.
Yeah.
A la Semenyo, right? We wanted to sign him, and he became available in January because of the new contract and the release clause, so we went for him. And Ruben Amorim turned around and went, so we do have the 65 million quid, can I go and spend that on a midfielder instead? And the club went, no.
So what do you, in that...
And then Ruben Amorim basically went, oh, what, so you're not backing me? You're not backing me as a manager? And they went, well, no, we came to this decision together, Ruben, that we weren't going to jump into the market and just buy anybody.
So what side are you on?
Ultimately, I'm on the side that he should have been sacked.
Okay, cool, okay.
Because you can't act like you acted, screaming at directors of football, claiming you want different roles and more responsibility.
You do see a turnaround, though. You do see a turnaround.
So far?
Recently.
We've had 49 shots on goal. But sorry, yeah, we're going to continue the manager conversation with Ruben Amorim and everything in a second. But I believe we have Raul ready to speak to us about the Real Madrid sacking of Xabi Alonso. Is he ready? Are we here?
Yeah, guys, can you hear me?
Raul.
Can you hear me, guys?
Sorry, we can't hear you. Can we turn the volume up a bit?
Absolutely. Can you
Sorry,
hear me
Raul,
now?
We'll be with you in a second. He's even in the car. This is amazing.
I am in the car. Can you hear me?
Hold on. Sorry, a couple of technical difficulties in the studio. All right, okay, we will be with Raul as soon as we can. Sorry, I'll just figure out a couple of technical difficulties. But I'll meanwhile.
Oh, he said chat can hear. They said chat
Meanwhile,
can hear.
just a quick one on that question I asked you about.
We can't
Ollie,
hear him.
Ollie.
Yeah.
There was a rumour that he was the man in position to get the interim, but then he started making certain demands which was unpalatable to.
Yeah, so
Whitlock
what
and
it
the
was I said about Solskjaer, I was like, I'd like him to come in if it's on the contingency that there is no way he gets this job permanently. I said that. I think I said that to you. I definitely said it to others. And he apparently did want it permanently. He apparently did, and he wanted a fat bonus if they got UCL qualification as well. But he wanted like a big bonus and like the possibility of becoming the manager. So in retrospect, Carrick is like bringing in Solskjaer would have been against how I wanted it to go. So ultimately, I'm happy that we've gone with Carrick instead of still going with Solskjaer. Carrick's a decent manager, man.
Stop.
Notice how you use the word decent.
He's not good enough.
We'll see. We'll see.
He's an interim.
He did for two of the three seasons. That he was in charge at Middlesbrough, they did well. He came in when they were 21st in the table. They finished 4th. Second season, I believe they got to the playoffs, and then they then didn't make it ultimately. And then he was sacked because they finished 10th in the third season. Not a good start third season.
As good as your last game.
But I'm not looking at Michael Carrick as a manager for in 3 years' time because he's leaving in June.
What if they keep him?
Huh? I don't think they won't keep him. So as far as Ben Jacob goes, where is the report going? I'll see if I can find them. So Michael Carrick's stance is that regardless of what happens, he's not going to be Manchester United's long-term manager. Solskjaer intended to try and qualify for the Champions League football, then hopefully land the job with a big bonus on top. Carrick is more realistic and knows that it's a short-term gig and he isn't going to stay on even if he did well. This is basically an interview for him, right? For other positions because you've got
interim as well
leaving,
before. He's been interim.
Glasner's leaving everything. He was interim 3 games. He beat Arsenal.
He did, yeah.
Ronaldo brace. He's coming in for a few months, and he will then be looking at maybe the Fulham job or the Palace job or someone because like Marcus Silva's not signing a new deal. Glasner's likely leaving. If he can come in the Premier League, stay with United, and do a decent job with us, he will then get a Premier League job in the summer. So he will want to do well. I hope he does.
He's quite highly thought of, isn't he?
Yeah. We're gonna try and get Raul back on again.
Please, Raul. Please.
Sorry,
I've got some questions for you.
By the way, those viewing, I know you could hear Raul, but the issue is that we couldn't hear Raul. So that makes it slightly hard to ask.
Hopefully it's working. I've got some questions for Raul. Hopefully it's working.
Right.
Can you hear me, guys?
Still can't hear Raul. We're still trying to work on this. But yeah, sorry, Raul. We're going to get you as soon as we possibly can on our end.
Don't worry. Can you hear me now?
But just meanwhile as well, just to let you guys know on obviously the continuation of all this Real Madrid stuff is Alvaro Arbiola has been appointed as the first team manager / head coach of Real Madrid.
Basically same thing. Oh no,
Raul says no.
Raul says no.
Wait, Raul, can you give me a thumbs up or a thumbs down? Are you happy? How do you feel? Is it?
No, we have to wait. We have to wait.
So
we have to wait.
So okay, so thumbs up, thumb in, or thumb down. Xabi Alonso choosing to leave. Is it the right decision for him? Thumbs up or thumbs down? Because I still can't hear you.
Good. Okay.
The overall the right decision. Do you think it's something that already happened? Like that
let's wait for him.
Yeah, I know, but I want to know his reaction as well. Was it something that you potentially feel that Real Madrid we're already thinking about before, or Xabi Alonso was already thinking about before the game, or is he frozen now?
Frozen.
He's frozen now.
Let's talk with the chat. Someone in the chat, Jono.
Thank you for the donation.
Thank you for the donation, Jono. He said, bad news for Arne Slot. Every bad result will bring even more pressure now with Alonso available. I don't think Liverpool fans will be looking at Alonso as our saviour. I don't think. Me especially, I'm not looking at Alonso as like,
yeah, but there's
Alonso's
a lot of them
available
who do
now.
want Slot out.
Yeah, people do want Slot out, but I don't think Alonso will be the answer to that.
No.
No, Alonso won't be the answer to that because then that means we have to go through the whole rebuilding rubble again. Right now we're in it, so we must keep the manager that we're going through with it to keep him through. But yeah, and the way he plays football, the three at the back, he don't work in the Premier League no more. I can remember there was a phase of teams playing three at the back with wing backs and blah 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 blah. The only team that done that now is probably
Crystal Palace.
Yeah, Palace does it. Wolves sometimes, maybe. I know Man United used to do it before, but yeah, I don't. That system, no way. So yeah, I'd rather him not.
It's interesting because in Michael Carrick's 3 games that he did when he had the previous stint, he was unbeaten, didn't he? And he beat Arsenal and Chelsea, and I think they drew with. No, I think Villarreal and Arsenal he beat, and then they drew with Chelsea.
Yeah.
So he's unbeaten. So if you can get that kind of form from him, if he takes over, you would be all right.
Oh, someone said Alonso will unlock Frimpong with the wing back role. But to be funny, like to think about
it. Oh yeah, he played with him.
Yeah,
yeah. He quite literally like you could not have a possibly more.
Wait, don't forget about his little boy, his star boy,
Wirtz as well.
Thank you.
That's true.
Yeah, that noise will
somehow Alonso managed to make Wirtz like £116 player.
Kenya.
No, I'll tell you what though, you do.
I hope you saw Wirtz at Emirates, Kenya. You're saying lawnmower. I hope you saw Wirtz at Emirates balling around. But anyway, everyone's seeing what Wirtz is capable of, his potential, his ability, and he's only going to get better and he's going to grow.
But he's only shown little bits here and there. Still.
And
he's still yet to actually do something of note. We're in January now.
You didn't see his finish against Fulham. That was a great finish. Left foot side, slotted it inside the
end. Cool.
You know?
He did one thing, but that's like me claiming that Šeško's been the best player in the league.
Who?
Just because he scored a couple goals.
I watched him yesterday. Shocking.
He scored though.
I watched him. Do you see that?
But this is what I mean.
But what do you think about Danny Welbeck's celebration?
Recently? Huh?
What do you think about Danny Welbeck's celebration?
Bro, I've seen him score so many times against us that he should celebrate.
I saw Danny Welbeck, right, and I was at the game. It was a cup game. Went up to Manchester, and Danny Welbeck scored in that game as well.
Oh yeah.
The fans have been quite uncharitable to Welbeck for some reason. They always boo him.
What, United's fans?
Yeah, why?
I think it's just a bit pantomimey at this point. Because ultimately, it was our fault that we sold him. We should never have sold him, right? He's in that group of players that we sold for no reason. It's that Van Halen code. Like, when we got rid of Johnny Evans, for example. I don't know. Evans. Sold him to Leicester. He went on to have 10 good years at like West Brom and Leicester and stuff. And then we actually ended up bringing him back at 36. Danny Welbeck's another one. I don't actually quite understand why we sold him. Chicharito, also don't actually quite understand why we sold him, while also keeping players that we kept for way too long. Eric Bailly, Marcus Rojo and co. Like, we sold the wrong players and kept the wrong players, and Welbeck's in there, but also just credit to Welbeck for going on and having a fantastic career.
Literally.
He's had a great career. He's scoring his goal yesterday. It's quite funny. The goal yesterday, I saw him basically, everyone being like, why did you try and chip Neuer if you've got that in your locker? Because I don't know if you remember, but Danny Welbeck famously, almost infamously, went through on goal against Bayern Munich at Old Trafford and tried to chip Neuer and just hit it straight into his hands. But now Danny Welbeck's slamming it into the net.
Top bins.
Top bins. It was a fantastic finish. And Brighton just deserved to win yesterday's game.
That was a poor performance from Man United yesterday.
Yes, yeah. It was poor from us.
Who was your manager?
Darren Fletcher.
Oh, okay.
This is the thing about the thing about our game yesterday was it was a case of we created chances because we have been creating chances last 2 games. Like, you don't have 49 shots in 2 games by accident, right? You create the chance to be able to actually make them score, but we just then when it actually came to making that final pass or actually taking that shot, the people on the edge of the area was like Dallo.
But you can see how much Bruno Fernandes is like a monumental.
He is our best player
100%.
in the last 10, 15 years,
100%,
realistically.
100%.
Or like since like post Sir Alex Ferguson, him or Wayne Rooney. Like, I don't think there's another player there who can get closer than we are going to try one more time to get Raul in. So hopefully this will work this time. Right.
Hello, guys. Can you hear me?
Can we hear Raul? Speak again?
No.
I don't think.
Can you hear me?
Sorry, guys. The issue we're having here, it's not that you guys can't hear Raul, but it's us. So I think, you know, what we may as well do is, viewers, if you guys can hear Raul, just tell the viewers how you feel. What's going on in your head?
I am in shock, guys. I am in shock like all Real Madrid fans. No one expect this decision. No one expect anything, honestly. But as I said yesterday, if I say like during these days, someone big had to happen in the club because something was not working inside of the club. So someone had to leave. Vinicius Junior, Mbappe, or the manager. One big star had to leave. The clubs made the decision. The club made the decision.
What was
I
not
think it was the
working?
club.
What was not working?
Guys, they are not running. I think the player they didn't run. They were not fighting for the ball. They were doing nothing. We were not doing football, and we have the best players that you can have in your team. Best goalkeeper, best striker, Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, Bellingham. They were not running. They weren't doing nothing. And I think they don't care Xabi Alonso. They say the ego is too high. And as I say, not everyone can play in the Real Madrid, but not everyone can be a coach of Real Madrid. If you don't have the ball to manage the ego of this kind of a star, don't go to Real Madrid. I feel sad for Xabi Alonso. I feel sad. I feel bad because he is a legend for us. He won everything with us. He knows how to play, but maybe he doesn't know how to manage the team. And maybe he doesn't know how to manage this kind of a star. Mbappe, Vinicius Junior, I don't know what's going on, but they maybe cannot play together. Or maybe yes, but not with Xabi Alonso as we saw.
Yeah,
Because
but
we are
to
second on the
confirm,
team,
I can hear you
points.
now, Raul. I can hear you now, so we can keep talking. But I get the gist of it about kind of like, so from what I can tell is that players being unhappy is what you were saying, playing under him and everything. But what I do want to know is what's your take on this? Like, there's no way that there wasn't some sort of thought process about this happening. Almost, I don't know if it was regardless of the result or if it was literally they were like, right, if you don't win this single game, then it's done. Do you think like Real Madrid were already big time leaning towards getting rid of him anyway?
Exactly. They were thinking already. They were thinking because I think it doesn't matter what happened yesterday, to be honest, because we saw that when they want, they can play football. And yesterday, we were lucky. We received just three goals. We scored two. Maybe we were lucky, but I think the decision was made, to be honest. We play in Saudi Arabia by contract, but that's it. Let's see what happens now. This
do you
is
think-
maybe more important, man.
So do you think Xabi Alonso is good enough to be a Premier League manager? Like manage someone like Liverpool and stuff? Or do you think he's maybe just not there yet? Maybe the job was way too early for him at Real Madrid?
Exactly. This was my point. My point is I like Xabi Alonso. He did great things with Bayern, but it was too early. It was too early. He doesn't have experience. It's always, I say the same with Arsenal. With Mikel Arteta, you cannot win anything. What Xabi Alonso did? As a coach, he did great thing. Oh, sorry, as a player, he did great thing, but not as a coach.
But
In
Raul,
Bundesliga. Yeah, Bundesliga. But not in La Liga. And not in the Premier
Raul,
League.
you see Real Madrid's
Yeah.
team. The Real Madrid team, you got a lot of good players, but can they play together? So like Vinny on the left, Mbappe in the middle. On the right hand side, you don't really know who's cemented their place. Then Jude in the mid, then Jude behind them, then Camavinga. There's so many players that are there. Can they really play together?
Why not? Why not? You as a manager, had to find the place for every single player. It doesn't matter. You have the best team. You have the best player. You just had to find the way, and you had to find the football for them. That's it. Look for Valverde. He's the best. It doesn't matter. Right back. It doesn't matter. Right winger. He doesn't care. He's the best player.
Had there been any words of who's going to replace him?
Yeah.
No, now it's a lot of things around, but maybe Arbeloa, Zidane, Conte, I don't know, a lot of people around, Klopp, but no one should. This is it's important because who is gonna come now?
Yeah.
Yeah, so
Who
I
wants-
mean, is the Arbeloa stuff, is that just interim to the end of the season?
Another good thing, Arbeloa, great manager. What he did as a manager? Nothing. He come from the second team, Real Madrid B. That's it.
Yeah,
He
but
doesn't have
Barcelona done that
experience.
as
Didn't
well.
Zidane do the same thing?
Yeah, Barcelona done that as well. They brought in Xavi. Yeah, Real Madrid done the
Guardiola.
same thing. They brought in
Yeah,
We-
but maybe it was different. The situation
No,
was
fair enough,
completely
I hear
different.
But are you happy that this has happened, or is
Yes.
it just a sign of a club in mess?
No, I am happy for the club because I was expecting something like that. As I told you at the beginning, Vini out, Mbappe out, or Xabi Alonso out.
Ooh.
Something was not working. Something was not working.
Mbappe
Maybe
out.
the club made the decision that was Xabi Alonso and not Vinicius Junior, no Mbappe. Lucky us.
So,
So now I'm happy. But at the same time, I am sad for Xabi Alonso. I think
Yeah.
he's a great person, great players, legend for us. He won everything, but not everyone can manage Real Madrid. And we are Real Madrid, we can't sack the manager like this. If you don't win, go.
I was going to say, from The Athletic, they've also reported now that tensions between Xabi Alonso and Real Madrid players have increased in recent weeks. Several players were unhappy at his management and his methods. So the players didn't rate him, and the club have gone, neither do we. And then he's gone, because apparently it's basically it's been instigated by him, is that he's basically gone, you know what, I want to go. This isn't working out. It's the end. We may as well just leave.
Fair.
And the club were like, okay. Didn't try and convince
Fair
him to
enough.
stay.
No? Fair enough. It was completely fair. Completely fair. Something was not working. They maybe a lot of things that we don't know and we don't hear. But I think it happened a lot of things inside of the club that we don't know. Because it's true that manage Vinicius, manage Mbappe, Bellingham. We can hear a lot of things in Madrid. It's not easy, guys. It's not easy.
Manager or not, even yesterday's performances, first half was totally different to the second half. But with the manager or not, for the last couple of years, Barcelona have been showing that they have been a better team for a few seasons, right? So, do you think a new manager will come to challenge Barcelona, or what is the expectation now? Bring someone in to challenge for next season, or compete for this season still?
Zidane back?
I love Zidane, but I think he's waiting for the national team. For that, he didn't come this summer. But if we go back to the question, you are right. The Barcelona was better team as a football, but not with the trophies.
Yeah.
Because as Real Madrid fan, we are not doing a great football sometimes, but at least we are getting trophies. Because if we remember Xabi, Guardiola, a great football, but not all the trophy that they won, honestly.
An interesting comment here that someone's just made in the chat, Gemini's, just basically, they've just said, not enough Spanish players. Is that something that you think about, or does that matter?
No, it doesn't matter, guys. At the end, we are a team and we don't care who is playing for us. We want just to play football, and if you are a fan of your club, you don't care who is playing for your team, It doesn't matter if it's Spanish or whatever. We are Real Madrid and we want the better player for us. We don't care if it's Spanish or not, guys. This is no.
What do you think about
it's
yesterday's
work.
game? Before you go, what do you think about yesterday's game?
Lucky. I was expecting 5-6 goals. Guys, we are not playing 20s. But it's because they are not running, not because they don't want. They are going to La Liga every weekend and they say, wow, now I have to play in Mallorca. We have to take a plane to fly to Mallorca. I am Mbappe. I don't want to run, Oh, I am injured. Or maybe, guys, it's the feeling that we have at the moment.
Okay.
And if you are a manager and you don't say anything, or maybe as Xabi Alonso say a few weeks ago, no, guys, you know what? We won against, I don't remember, Elche or whatever. Take 2 days off. 2 days off. Because you are the best and because you deserve it. Come on. Something was not working.
Vinny out.
Yeah.
Vinny out. That's the problem. Vinny out.
No. We sacked Xabi Alonso.
Yeah.
No, maybe Florentino has to ask to Vinicius. I don't know.
Did you see Simeone apologize to Vinny?
Yeah,
I saw, but he's very intelligent. Guys, and don't forget, the manager better pay in the world, Cholo Simeone. with zero trophy the last 5 years, I think.
Yeah, he's the highest paid manager of all time, I'm pretty sure. Like, ever.
Sorry?
Isn't he? He's the highest paid manager ever.
Yeah?
Yeah.
Yeah, at the moment, yeah.
That's crazy. Yeah.
Zero trophies.
Yeah.
The fan loves him.
No, Simeone.
Simeone
Because
is
Simeone.
he's been in the same job the entire time. He just keeps getting salary increases. Like every time he signs a new deal, he just gets a salary increase. He's been there for what,
It's
13,
better
14 years now?
What's
pay.
next for Real Madrid then? What's next? What's next for Real Madrid then? What's the next step?
Get a manager, no?
Do you guys need
hopefully
any new
now-
players?
No, I mean, maybe a central back, but no. Listen, we have a great team. But we just had to find the way how to play football with those players. Sorry.
Give us Trent back.
So-
Give us Trent back.
Take it, man. Take it.
Would you?
We didn't try
if
him
that
yet.
became a
We
possibility,
didn't
would
try.
you take him
If
back?
you don't want him, I'll take it back. We need him.
Yeah, 30, 40 million, easy. Take it back.
But the thing about it is, like, when I watch Real Madrid play, Trent's got the ball, he looks up, and nobody's doing the if I was a striker, I would love
It's sort of
Trent on my
style.
team.
It's sort of style. And this is another thing that happened for Trent. It was more lucky for him because no one ran back. And also, Arnold is not running back, as you know.
Yeah, no one's
So-
running. Why they not running back?
No one is running
Too
back.
big for the team.
No, I think he needs more time. He has Carvajal. It's not gonna be easy for him.
Yeah.
But he wants to play for Real Madrid. He has to fight. It's not gonna be easy.
Nice one.
One thing that we do on this show, Raul, if you got another 10 minutes, it'd be great. But if not, it's all right. But one thing we do on this show, sponsored by Rocket Mobile. Obviously, the links, everything below, unlimited calls, data, text for £16 a month. But what we do is Rocket Ranked, where we're going to rank something. And now, in the light of the Xabi Alonso news, I want to rank what are the 3 best clubs for 1, 2, and 3 that he should go to revive and maybe save the early years of his managerial career. Because this isn't good for him. It's not good for him. He did so well in Germany. It was the natural next step. Big Real Madrid. He's going to be the guy who's going to be there. He's going to take over from Ancelotti. He's going to bring everything home. 7 months later, he's gone. So what are the best 3 clubs kind of that come to mind, either available or not available, do you think, that are best for him saving his career? Should he go to another Champions League club? Should he go back to a club such as Leverkusen-esque, a bit more of an underdog? Or should he be looking or gunning for possibly like the Liverpool job, for example? In the
Not
summer?
Liverpool. Number one, not Liverpool. I don't want him nowhere near Liverpool. I think the Liverpool team and the situation at Liverpool might be too much for him. Like the Real Madrid team, the Real Madrid job is a massive job. Even though he proved to us and he showed us that he can manage a side and win the Bundesliga. But I don't want him nowhere near Liverpool. Man United, I doubt it, because you guys just came from that.
I think we'd ruin him forever.
Yeah.
I don't think he'd go there anyway because of his Liverpool.
Stay in
connection.
Europe.
He
I
wouldn't
think
be
he'll stay in
wanted
Europe.
there. Yeah.
But where in Europe? Like, are we seeing potentially maybe going to Italy, for example, maybe taking over? Because obviously Italy, they like all 5 of the big clubs in Italy change their manager every 3 months,
And they all play free. They all play
Yeah.
free at the back. Raul, did you like the free at the back? Or was he gone? Raul, did you like
No,
the
he-
formation that he played? The free at the back. Did you like it?
Well, I like it, but sometimes not with the player that he play. Honestly,
Yeah. You need the right players to play with that formation.
Exactly.
so specific. I've been through it. Like, it's such a specific formation that you need the best players to do it, and some it hasn't. But like for me, I would say my rank top would probably be, let's say the Napoli job comes available, for example. A job like that, Napoli, Inter Milan, maybe not Juventus, because Juventus, he needs a club that are currently set up well. I feel like Napoli, I know they've got Antonio Conte, but obviously Antonio Conte is a fantastic manager when things are going well. Napoli have got great players, or maybe like obviously AC Milan are starting to get back into it again. I can see something like that maybe happening. I think number 1, I would put, chat as well, do let me know as well, but I think number 1 would be something like that. Number 2 could potentially even be, I don't know, go back to Leverkusen. I'm not sure, because I feel like
It'll never be the same. When you go back,
it should
it's never
never
the
be
same.
the same.
It's
That's
never
why
the
we're not
same.
really hiring Ole Gunnar Solskjaer. I think there's a big reason for that. Number 2, I'd maybe say maybe something like that. And then number 3, maybe up at Liverpool number 3, because let's say Slot does go and he is able to suddenly save things. Obviously, that'd be very good for his career. But apart from that, I would maybe avoid the Premier League.
He's got to stay low for the rest of the rest of the season, and in the summer get a new manager. Just like Real Madrid, I think Real Madrid can get Arbeloa for the rest of the season, then go for a proper manager in the summer. But I think they should get an interim manager for the rest of because coming to a team right now, it's kind of hard. It's kind of really, really, really hard. So I think he should wait.
Raul, have you got 3 clubs you can think of that he should go to?
No, I would like a big club for him, and after that, maybe he can come back to Real Madrid. But who is going to take him now after this resolution? Let's say.
Who's your dream manager? Who's your dream manager for?
Someone with balls. Jose Mourinho?
Jose. You're Jose again,
No, I
yeah?
don't know.
That'd be
maybe
hilarious.
Zidane. Mourinho, Zidane, Conte, someone with Klopp.
Ooh,
Could be
Klopp,
amazing.
yeah.
Hey, Klopp would be funny. Have you got any thoughts on where he should be going,
Liverpool
Laurie?
does seem like a good fit. It's not going to happen immediately.
Never, ever.
I think there are going to be a few clubs in the Premier
Say,
League next season.
we're going to say a quick bye to Raul. Thank you so much for coming
Thank
on.
you, guys.
mate.
Bye.
Hope you're feeling all right.
Thank
I'll see
you.
soon.
We'll
Cheers.
be back.
Bye.
Bye. Cheers.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Yeah, so I was saying Liverpool would seem an obvious fit, especially as there is an increasing section of the Liverpool fan base, you notwithstanding, FJ, that want Slot gone. So if he goes, I would imagine there'll be.
I really want to know why.
No, I've spoken to a lot of fans.
Yeah, why do they want Slot gone?
Do you think Liverpool will think about it?
Not.
Of course,
Liverpool
they will.
100 think
He'll
about
be
it
on their
'cause-
radar for sure.
Yes, he'll 100%. Liverpool fans and staff.
No.
will think about it.
Let's cut to the chase. Liverpool, the administrators, the hierarchy, he would have been on their radar anyway. Clubs always think a couple of steps ahead.
So
Now
wait,
that this
the
has
achievement
happened-
that Slot done and the achievement that Alonso done. What's
Listen,
the harder achievement?
He would have
Slot's
been on their
achievement's
radar.
harder, yeah.
Trust me, the way clubs
Xabi's
work these
achievement.
days, he would have been on their radar as soon as he started pulling up those trees at Leverkusen. He would have been on Liverpool's radars if to say, "Oh, you never know, you
can do
might
this,
need to
yeah,
go."
yeah,
So you're saying
So I'm
that,
saying,
sorry, I've just clocked on to what FJ just said there.
No, I got it wrong.
Did you hear what he actually just said?
I got it wrong.
He said that what Slot did at Liverpool is harder than what Xabi Alonso did at Leverkusen.
No, I got it wrong.
you got it
Not
wrong.
that. I'm so happy that you
Yeah, I said it so
immediately admitted that because that is way too
I
far.
got it wrong, but you can never undermine what Slot really done
Yeah,
for
he did
Liverpool.
well.
Like he came into the rubble. Like he actually came into a rubble and he come out of the rubble with a trophy.
Well,
that's
when
why I
you say
always got-
rubble. He did take
wasn't a
over
rubble.
a very good team.
Yeah,
Come on.
a very
it's
good-
not like they were.
It's like
plumbing
us.
at the
It's like
depths
me
of the
buying a
Premier
house.
League.
It's like me buying a very nice
Yeah,
house.
but it was a well.
But there's so many
house.
stuff
He just
inside.
came in and
Fixed it up.
he didn't even do that.
I give
He
Mo
didn't even-
Salah
he's-
more credit for last season than Slot.
Wow, you got to manage those talent.
Slot didn't have a absolute world class one of a kind season as a manager, but Mo Salah had a world class one of a kind season as a player, as a winger.
I've never seen anybody run away with the league so early.
Let's be honest. He didn't
seen
have
City
to.
do
He
it.
did, the house was already built. The furniture was already there. He just was a good. he
No,
just
the
looked
house
after
was
it.
built.
The house was built. The
No
furniture was in
furniture, no
place.
wallpaper.
No, the furniture was there in terms of the players was there. He just took over the keys and ran it well. Anyway, to go back to what I was saying about Alonso, listen, Liverpool will be an obvious look. I'm sure there are Liverpool fans today that are looking at that sacking and thinking, yeah, we'll have Alonso. Because Slot, again, you notwithstanding, there are a lot of Liverpool fans, I've spoken to them in recent days, that want Slot gone. So they will be looking at this development and thinking, yeah, man, let's get him now. But then, in answer to Dylan's question, another 2 clubs. Listen, there are going to be jobs going in the months coming up. I mean,
This guy's name is Slot out 1, 2, 3, 4. You actually think Alonso
By the way,
coming will
another
change
very
it?
loyal
The Tottenham
viewer of
job, I was gonna
Live
say-
at
Oh, is he?
I'll
Yeah?
tell you, big
There
up.
is. Normally, I don't read the chat. You know. Normally, I don't read the chat.
I love the
but
chat.
Yeah,
That's my favourite
I
thing.
will start reading the chat. Yeah.
I absolutely
Whatever
love
you
the
want to
chat.
say, I'll start reading the chat and I'll start responding. You know. But yeah, I think Slot 1, 2, 3 out. Let me know why. Why do you want him out? Because he actually made us so happy last season. So he's gonna
yeah,
come
but
out.
last season is a long time in football.
Yeah, but
anyway, let me just
You
quickly,
gotta give him
'cause
grace.
We're coming to the end. I'm aware of time. in answer to your question, Dylan, which was a good question. So I've said Liverpool, but there are going to be a number of jobs up in the coming months.
Jobs, yeah.
Tottenham, if I was a Tottenham fan and Xabi Alonso was on the market, I'd be thinking, yeah, he's a young, progressive manager.
I'm not sure Xabi Alonso.
That's the worst.
Well, maybe not, but he might look, they're a big club, whatever you want to say. They are a big club. There is a Premier League.
Arsenal available.
I personally do think, I mean, Xabi Alonso's played in the Premier League to much acclaim. I think he'd love to come to the Premier League. A club like Tottenham might do it. Who else?
I think
there'll be a few other jobs. The Crystal Palace job might be a good job for him because I don't think Glaston's going to stay on.
That's too far down. Like I think, like he needs
from Real Madrid, he can't go that low.
He needs a kind of period that like Unai Emery, for example, has just had. So after Unai Emery didn't work at Arsenal, it didn't work at PSG. Unai Emery's now gone to Villa and changed everyone's mind again. Everyone's gone, you know what? That's Unai Emery. That's the Unai Emery that we knew from Spain, etc. I think that's what he needs. But Christopher's super chat says, "Who says Mikel Arteta wouldn't leave for Madrid?" And before you just get your answer on that, also I want to say, Xabi Alonso decided to leave himself. He was exhausted from the ego and constant lack of respect from the locker room that has increased this week. He also felt a lack of support from in the club in the last few months.
That could well be true, but managers these days don't just leave, do they? Because there's the payout to think about. And why would you? If you're in his position,
smiling,
especially if you feel wronged, why would you then resign and then lose out on your, you know what I mean? What's financially owed to you. But I'm going to go back to that Tottenham thing. Again, if I'm a Tottenham fan and Xabi Alonso comes on the market, especially with the football that Tottenham are playing at the moment under Thomas Frank, a young, progressive manager who's had success in the German league.
Would he want to go there?
Well, I think he might do because Tottenham are potentially a very big club.
Tottenham, I think if he can do something.
If I was a Tottenham fan, I'd be saying, yeah, let's do it.
They're in such a, like, if Tottenham weren't such a mess above board, in the same way that we are at the moment, if they weren't such a mess, it would be the perfect kind of club because their ambitions at the moment are, okay, we just need to finish like, you know, top half of the Premier League, get back to some consistent European football. Fantastic stepping stone for him. Because Spurs are, if they would sort themselves out a bit or get a good manager or like a manager sees an opportunity, it will be a stepping stone where he goes, okay, Real Madrid didn't work. Let me go to Spurs, raise my stocks again a bit, and then go for, like, do what Mauricio Pochettino, for example, did.
And there's one thing we haven't spoken about, which features high on managers' egos, and it's called saviour complex. If you're a guy like Xabi Alonso, you're looking at, because don't get me wrong, he's familiar with our league. He knows what's going on. Look at that Tottenham project. He's thinking, I could be the one to elevate this club out their current demise.
Yeah.
That would appeal to
it's why so many people are still interested
in
the United job.
I'm going Tottenham. Yeah. Liverpool first and Tottenham.
Interesting shout. But apart from that, thank you guys so much for watching Live at 5. Obviously, mid-show, breaking news, Xabi Alonso's leaving. Obviously, Carrick is
You got off the hook.
Yeah, I really got off the hook, by the way, today. Obviously, Liverpool are playing Barnsley tonight. We don't even have time for a score prediction or anything. But thank you guys so much for watching. I hope you guys enjoyed the show. Do let me know, where should Xabi Alonso go next? Please do let me know in the comments. Apart from that, I'll be here 5 p.m. tomorrow to react to the Liverpool game and everything going on in midweek, EFL Cup games, Carabao Cup games, all of that. And I will see you then.
Let's go. What do you do with yours? I do unlimited football content.
Well, I do unlimited bragging.
Well, I do unlimited swiping right.
Well, I do unlimited doom scrolling.
Well, I do unlimited sliding into the DMs.
Well, I do watching TikTok on the bus without headphones unlimited.
Oh, God.
Honest lot. La 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 la.
At the top is just us. Just us.
Big owls in the place!
We're the best right now, best in Europe, best here.
I would have agreed with you if you said Arsenal are one of the best teams in the world. Yeah,
correct.
Then just stop.
I agree. Are we not allowed to have chest?
I hope when we beat them, the apology is as loud as the disrespect.
Arsenal went out there and they dominated from start to finish. The only chances Madrid got were Arsenal mistakes.
I think to say Spurs being in a title race at any time of your life.
Exactly.
Should be sentenced to death.
All the evidence that
I call this the Florian Wirtz 008. I got it from the German Argos. It's absolutely incredible. Gets into the corners very tight, covers loads of grass.
They're missing the creativity of Trent Alexander.
Absolutely.
You know, because
I am Liverpool Football Club. I made you what you were, Trent.
Real Madrid.
Not Hala Madrid, Hala Liverpool.
Like, he was the best right back in England, right? So
Are
how
you
could you
missing
not
him?
miss him?
be honest, you are missing his creativity.
Big Popper says. I mean, Flex always criticises Van Dijk. He's the best there is, and there ever will be.
Well, that's not true.
Isak started.
Oh.
Van Dijk played.
Oh.
Stretching.
Oh.
Pilates.
Oh.
That was the performance against Chelsea.
You lot are brutal today, man.
The head coach, Arne Slot. You're the head coach. This is on you. You go and fix this.
If you draw this game, I'm sorry, it's not a disaster.
When I suggested that we could beat them, you lot was hammering me.
But you can't say after 8 games.
It's not 8 games.
For me, that
not
you're
8
now
games.
the best.
No, because you're gonna. I know what you're gonna do. Like,
What am I going to do?
the history of the Arteta.
The progression.
I don't think Christian is like super delusional in this take, and like this is obviously coming from me when it comes to Arsenal.
What the
okay?
hell's happened to
What
you?
the hell?
First round's back.
Um,
You're sick.
no.
Bro, do you want me to